What's good guys, Mango here with another Watcher of Realms video, and today, December 1st, as you guys can see on the top right, Dracula event, it's almost over, only the redemption stage is left. Hope you guys got all the new champs, let me know in the comments what you guys got. My rates were absolutely terrible, I've tried to get some dupes, but no luck this time. At least I got A3 Nessa, pretty happy with that, but that's not what we're gonna talk today. As I said before, December 1st, what does this mean? Well, past 2 years, on December 2nd and December 3rd, we got the Frostfall Jamboree announcement. What's that for those of you that are new into the game? Well, Frostfall Jamboree is the Christmas event for Watcher of Realms. This event usually starts around the December 20th or a bit later, a bit sooner, but around December 20th, and it's one of the most important events in Watcher of Realms. I would say it's even close to the anniversary event as far as rewards. So I've decided that today we can go through the rewards, what we have been getting the past 2 years, and just showcase what we can expect or speculate a bit on what we can expect for this year event. So let's take a look at the rewards we got during 2023 and then during 2024. Okay, so here we are, 2023-2024, the first Christmas event from Watcher of Realms, and you guys can see something that is already pretty cool. Gwendolyn. Now, for those that are not actually in Discord, they have announced a Gwendolyn rework. Why do I think this is important? Well, if you guys notice the dates, in 2 weeks, the event started 2 years ago, which means that we might get a Gwendolyn banner this time around. If I had to bet, I would say we might get a Pick Your Limited banner just in case we get like a new limited and then we get a Gwendolyn rerun for those of you that want to pick her. But Gwendolyn, one limited, something cool. Then we can see in the photo Orin and Boreas. That's because we got the first 2 times, 10 times ever. 10 times because at that time in the game we didn't have 20 times, everything was a 10 time, and we can just go here and see the banner. Tetran, Boreas and Orin. When Boreas got released, he was actually the most broken unit in the entire history of Watcher of Realms. He was the only champ that has required a nerf, and we even got a free reset book and a free reset event for this event, so pretty impressive, and that means the banners were actually pretty solid. Then we also got the Immortal Codex, we got some skins, some fusion, the first ever fusion inside the game. We can 100% expect a new champ, can be through a fusion, through fragments, we will see, but the first fusion through fragments we ever got into the game. Then we got Immortal Codex, maybe one of the best content in the game we have right now, and this, Arbiters. During this first year, Christmas was insane. We got all the Arbiters added, we got Praetus, we got Alistair as a fusion, we got Thalen, and also we had one of the craziest banners that time, now those champs are not that good, which was an ancient banner with Uredin, Cyrus, and Pelagius. That was a crazy banner. So you guys can see Arbiters. Fusion, as I've said before, Gwendolyn, some rewards, and keep in mind that we didn't have a polished soulstone during this time, and we didn't get a polished soulstone as rewards. So all we got were some summons, some fragments, and some boosted skins, like this time the Hatsude skin on the Golden Dragon Pass, the expensive one, okay, this wasn't the cheaper one, and that's pretty much it. We got some new events, some plundering, and some bundles. It was the first time we got these Infernal Blast and Curse Cult packs, which were like the faction packs, where you can randomly get an unit from those packs. Pretty good value, okay, not the best, but we didn't have unpolished soulstones, and that changes on the second year of the event. This is the announcement for 2024-2025 Jamboree event. Here, rewards were actually really good. I forgot to mention that during the first year, we actually got a reset book. Now, we got a reset book because of Boreas. If I remember correctly, we also got a second one, but I cannot confirm it. You guys will let me know in the comments below if we actually did or not. But during the second year, we got one reset book, one unpolished soulstone, and also the typical events. This is good because I would 100% bet that we will get both an unpolished soulstone and a reset book. There is no way they don't give us a reset book during Christmas. Then if we scroll down, we can see up to 127 summons. You guys know how this goes. They just randomly put some numbers of the rewards, they value the gems, they value this and that, and just come up with a number. Don't pay attention to this. You don't get exactly 127 summons. You might get more, you might get less. It's just a random number they generate. Then we got new champ, Lyra. Wasn't the best, wasn't bad. However, it was the first time we got a pick your hero banner. In this banner, like the ancient banner we had before, but this time it was with lords, you could just pick any champ and just put it with Lyra. I said the ancient banner, but this is pretty much Van Helsing banner. So first time we ever got this. Here you can see the unpolished soulstone, the rewards, and then Kalista. Now, Kalista wasn't actually a fusion. If I remember, we had her through the Jamboree. It was like an advent calendar. You would gain some socks. They were like some coins, some socks, and you would claim them and get the rewards as you keep progressing through the events. And that's how you would get Kalista. So not a fusion, but a new free champ that you can get. First year we had Alistar, second year Kalista. Then if we keep scrolling down, two new heroes. Remember first year we have Boreas, Orim, new Arbiter as a faction but not banners. Keep that in mind because the banners were delayed a bit. We had some really good banners, but the faction got released, and then we had the Boreas, Orim, and Cetran banner. This time we had Talula and Ares. Then Lira skin. We always get skins, nothing too shabby. Kratos skin, the $100 skin, Laurel skin, Talula skin, the event where we could vote for the best champ of the year. We got the Halloween skin out of this. If you have been playing the game around 6 to 12 months and you don't actually have the Halloween skin, that's because for those of us that were playing during this time, we could actually vote for the most useful or the most used or the best, let's say, camp of the year. And that's where Halloween got her spot. They gave us a token that we could redeem later on the year, just when the skin got released. That's why some of you guys don't have the Halloween skin if you have been started playing later. Then we got the Prancer, the mount for Void Reef. Pretty relevant. Nobody uses this one if you have Magda or Barba. I don't remember how is its name. Barba, I think. So that's pretty much it. That's all the announcements we got. As I've said, keep in mind we got the reset book, the unpolished. So the least I would expect from this year is a game changer legendary. I'm talking the Northerner lore, maybe the one that it was announced on the path, like the showcase video they did on what they were thinking about the game. Northerner lore seems to be the way to go. Maybe we even get a tactician and a lord tactician. That would be crazy. I would be so hype about it. Now this is all speculation, okay? This is nothing I really know. Like, all I'm saying is random stuff that would be pretty cool if it comes into the game. But I don't know, guys. You can let me know in the comments below. But as I've said, what we will 100% get, I'm like, no doubt, a soulstone. I'm a bit afraid, not gonna lie, that we might get some pay to win soulstones again, and I'm gonna be honest, I will buy them. However, I know that if they actually give us a bundle with a soulstone, and later on they give us the unpolished soulstone, even if it is during the same event, I know people will complain. And at the end of the day, if I'm making content for this game, I want the game to success. And right now we have amazing number. The game is doing so well. We get many views on YouTube, many new players, because being endgame is pretty much like an echo chamber. You see people complaining all the time about the game, but the reality is not always endgame. And I include myself there. I'm a GBG player, arena player, and you hear complaints about that content pretty much every day of the year. But the reality is that we're getting new players, the game is doing good, and I'm pretty happy about it. And I don't know, guys, I think like it will be a pretty good event. They got the, let's say, the warning with the anniversary event, which wasn't the best for free-to-play players. I know spenders got the Valara banner, the purchasable unpolished soulstone, and some other stuff, but let's be real, it wasn't the best for free-to-plays. So I hope that they have learned from their mistakes and we actually get a pretty nice event. I don't know, that's pretty much it, guys. You guys can let me know in the comments below what you think we will get in this banner. In this event. I'm pretty hyped. I love Christmas, and Christmas events in-game are always so much fun, just the decoration and everything. But let me know in the comments what you guys think we will get, and we will discuss it below. That's been the video for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.